the Will Rock Morning Show with Expendable Tom and Leah.
That's me.
Who doesn't remember how she got to her room last
I remember
night.
how I got to my room. My husband told me that it was time to leave dinner, and he brought me to my room.
There you go. And you made it.
And I made it.
Good
And then he
job.
left me there to go on the beach and party with everybody else.
All right.
So it's all right.
What else would he do?
Right, yeah. Sit there and watch me sleep. That'd be weird.
That's creepy. You wake up there, he's watching you sleep. Let's do the count, shall
right.
we?
Yeah, it's counting time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seated. 11 seated is what we say. So
No, you're not counting seated.
okay, what do you want?
I want walked included.
All right, 12. Again, you're helping my cause. I appreciate that. Leah said 7. Tom said 8. We're landing on 12. It's a clean sweep.
There were people here today before I even got here.
Right? Get a vacation, people.
Both of them, Paul and Steve.
Why do you get up so early?
They don't sleep, apparently.
Oh, all right. It is 6:17.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 and rainy. Tomorrow it is 25 in Spring Grove, 28 in Racine.
Useless morning quiz we don't have because it's Open Phone Thursday. Open Phone Thursday we don't have because, well, we're in Costa Rica. So you can text us. Can you get the text line?
I can get the text line.
All right. You can text us for Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Text in whatever you want. We'll check some of those this morning. Plus our usual hijinks from Costa Rica. We still got about 2 bottles of Malort to kill. Maybe we'll do that some today. And I don't know, whatever else happens on our last day. I'm just about out of voice. So,
Do you want me to make you some tea? It helped Ryan
No,
because he lost his voice.
I really appreciate that. Why would you give him his voice back? He's grinding on me yesterday. What is with the guy? Anyway.
Do you know what he did to our boss? I don't know if I'm going to have a job after we leave here.
Or maybe you'll get a raise.
Yeah,
I know.
Ryan's doing the dirty work for me.
Yeah. I think our boss got a raise out of it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on here in Costa Rica. Cabin Fever Getaway live from the Riu Palace with Travel Leaders Fun Jet and 95 Will Rock, the rock station. 800-223-9510. Texts today on Open Phone Thursday. Whatever you want to get on the air, just text it in 800-223-9510, and we will get that on the air. For OPT live from Paradise, our final day broadcasting. We fly home tomorrow from the Cabin Fever Getaway. Man, it went fast. I'll tell you that.
It always does.
Went extra fast. So, but we'll have this morning's craziness as well, including the CFG phrase of the day. Your chance to qualify to win a trip on next year's Cabin Fever Getaway. So that's coming up later on this morning. If you have any ideas about that, we can discuss 624.
50 and cloudy for today.
All right. Cabin Fever Getaway live in Costa Rica at the Riu Palace with 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. .95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Tom and Leah WIIL Rock Morning Show, 627, live at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica with travel leaders and Fun Jet Vacations. Top picks are in for 2025 trips, and so are your savings. Save up to $200 on hand-picked getaways with travel leaders, Discovery, and Fun Jet Vacations. Travel through 12/31/25. But the time to book is now. This offer ends today, final day. So get in on it. Call the pros at Travel Leaders Discovery at 833-TL-TRIPS and start planning your dream vacation today. It is 6:28.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 and rainy for tomorrow. It is 25 in Antioch and 26 in Lake Forest. And I can't imagine that if someone broke into my house they would not find anything else to take other than this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have this in your house?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
You,
Guard it.
Tom,
Yeah.
even have this in your house.
And I live in a tree fort.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, so you should be hitting like the news bed right now. Yeah. Thank you. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rack 95-second update.
Wait for the caca. There we go.
A person was found dead inside a car that became engulfed in flames, leading to the fire spreading to a house in Fox Lake on Tuesday afternoon. Fire caused significant damage to the residence, which was unoccupied at the time. The incident is under investigation, and authorities have not yet identified the victim. An American Airlines flight from Wichita, Kansas collided with an Army Black Hawk helicopter and plunged into the Potomac River. Potomac. I knew I was going to do that, and it happened last night. I'm having a really hard time with this story. I just went down a hole, and it's just super sad. The American Airlines flight was young athletes and their families that were flying home from a ice skating competition in Kansas. So the crash happened near Ronald Reagan National Airport in Virginia. The jet had 60 passengers on board and a crew of 3 soldiers were aboard the helicopter. WIIL Rock Sports. That is brought to you by plumbers and steam fitters. UA Local 118. Want higher pay and better benefits? Go to UALocal118.com. The Boston Celtics coasted to a 122-100 victory over the Chicago Bulls. Bulls play the middle game of their 3-game road trip at Toronto on Friday. And the Blackhawks, they are at Carolina tonight. And finally, I have to imagine at this point there's just nothing in your home that someone wouldn't steal if they had a chance.
I can't imagine that there's anything in my home worth stealing.
Everybody has this
all right.
in their home.
All right.
Mostly everybody. Toilet.
Toilet what? Oh, actually a toilet.
The whole toilet.
Was it a golden toilet or is this a standard toilet?
Just your standard toilet.
Standard everyday toilet.
40-year-old man in Tennessee was caught after
Who
allegedly
really had to poop.
He should have just pooped in the toilet and left it.
Well, you never know. You might have to do it again later at home. So
true. He was caught after allegedly breaking into a home last week.
How'd they catch him? He couldn't run fast?
I wonder what weighed him down.
Toilet? Yeah.
I guess he was attempting to steal the toilet when he was being found. The crapper was new and still in the box. So
why did they ask him why? So it wasn't hooked up. You didn't have to unhook it.
No.
All right. Originally, I thought there's a guy with his wrenches and stuff, and he's unhooking the toilet.
Same.
And a little poop in it, but that's okay. It's a pretty nice toilet.
And no, you don't get the why. It says we don't know what his plan was.
Well, I think we know what his plan was. I'm pretty good with how to use a toilet. So, what the good news for him is, you ever been to jail? Yeah, they got
toilets.
Toilet right in your bedroom in jail.
Nice.
Yeah, metal toilet, no seat, right in the bedroom, hanging on the wall. There's a security camera watching, and your roommates get to watch you poop. So, good news, bad news, buddy, is it's not. Good news is where you're going, you'll have your own toilet. Bad news is you'll also have an audience who may or may not be really enjoying watching you using it. And enjoy your brand new metal toilet. Once you've used a metal toilet, you know you've done something horribly wrong. It's 6:32. Coming up, I have no idea. It's the Cabin Fever Getaway. It's our final day, broadcasting here in Paradise.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. 95 WIIL, sadly. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah Will Rock. Morning show 643 live at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Cabin Fever Getaway. Final day of broadcast. We head back tomorrow. It's not going to be like super cold when we get back, is it? Sometimes
40 and rainy.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah. I mean, it's not this, but it's not bad at all.
But it's going to be 50 today, so.
Oh, we're missing out.
Yeah,
Anybody want to go home today so we don't miss out on the 50? Anybody? Show of hands. I'm seeing none. The motion just fails. So
I think I'm going to stay.
you're going to stay here?
Yeah.
All right. I will stay with you.
Okay.
I leave no woman behind.
Look, everything's already set up. We'll still do the show.
Everybody have a good time back home. It's we're going to stay here in teetotal. 643.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 and rainy for tomorrow. It's 28 in Zion and 22 in McHenry.
It is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. We're doing text today, 800-223-9510. Text in for OPT. We'll get to some of those coming up in just a couple of minutes. We got money for you. Cash for couples going on. Again, your chance to win $2,000, 95 Will Rock. Cash for couples. Go to the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. Enter some info. You can get in there once each and every day for the next few weeks, and then we pick a winner. It's thanks to Waukegan Tire. Save with the winter closeout at Waukegan Tire, WaukeganTire.com. Cash for couples. Go each and every day and sign up over at 95willrock.com. Cash for couples from 95 Will Rock, the rock station.
Are you a
It was my turn. I was on. Now it's your turn. We'll go to the text line for Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. What do we got?
Tell Junior hi from Justin.
Tell Junior hi from Justin.
I don't know if Junior's here.
Junior, yeah. Or if he's listening on the air.
Or if he's listening on the air.
Hi, Junior.
Justin says
Justin
hi.
says hi. There we go. Or maybe they're too cheap to afford a phone for Junior. And so he just listens for messages.
Oh.
It's like when I was a kid and we go bowling on Saturday mornings and they'd give me like 50 cents for soda and Reese's peanut butter cups and, a bag of chips or whatever. And then money for the phone call when I needed them to pick me up.
Ah.
And so I'd drop it in, dial up a collect call.
Yeah.
And then say...
just say your name. Time to pick me up.
Or just let the phone ring once and hang up. And then they knew it was time to come pick me up. And then I could take that quarter and go get an extra Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
So I think I
did that too.
I think we just got either Junior or Justin an extra Reese's peanut butter cup.
Paul says it's JR.
I
don't know.
Well, Junior's got... Somebody take that Reese's peanut butter cup away from him then. It wasn't for him.
For JR.
He had it in his hand for a minute. We yanked it out and gave it to JR.
Sorry.
Damn it. $6.50.
Christy also wants to know how Neil's thighs are feeling today, which we will follow back up with that.
You're going to feel Neil's thighs when he gets here? They're feeling fine, actually. Yeah.
50 and cloudy today.
All right. Coming up, we'll be feeling Neil's thighs later, live on the Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Five Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah will rock morning show live at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Cabin Fever Getaway 6:59.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 and rainy for tomorrow. It is 24 in Round Lake Beach and 25 in Palatine. And our boss is here right now, so I have a question for him when it comes to meetings and doing this. That is on the way after Corso hits the news bed. The 95 Will Rock 95-second update. A man in his 60s was seriously injured after being struck by a vehicle while crossing Fairway Drive in McHenry. The driver, a woman in her 40s, reported not seeing the pedestrian. The victim was airlifted to Condell in Libertyville with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Multiple masked suspects were reported burglarizing unlocked vehicles in Lindenhurst. This doesn't make sense. All right. I need to make sure I'm writing my news when I am
Sober?
sober. Yeah.
95 Will Rock reminds you to please drink responsibly,
All right.
especially when you're writing the news.
Yes. Listen, masked suspects burglarizing unlocked vehicles in a Lindenhurst subdivision. When a vehicle owner confronted one suspect, the offender pointed a handgun at the victim's head, struck him in the face before fleeing. The suspects, described as black males in their late teens or early 20s, remain at large as the investigation continues. Will Rock Sports.
Good job.
Thank you. It was our farewell party last night, and I am just... Oh,
I'm waiting for the adjective or adverb.
I am just something.
She is something.
I am something. Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Boston Celtics win with a 122-100 victory over the Chicago Bulls. Bulls play Toronto on Friday. The Blackhawks, they're at Carolina tonight. And finally, TikTok was gone, and then now it's back. And
I missed it terribly.
I know, me too. There are people literally losing their minds, but there's a TikTok account called Catherine Hates Boomers. You're not a boomer, are you?
No, I'm whatever's after boomer.
Okay.
What is after boomer? Generation X?
X.
I'm an X.
All right. And I'm a millennial.
And you're a millennial.
So it doesn't say who Catherine is, but where she lands, but it says Catherine hates boomers. She's going viral right now after claiming she knows the real reason your boss schedules so many meetings. So I want to know, Elwood, is this why bosses schedule meetings? What do you think it is? Because I've had a boss like this before.
He got an email from some idiot lawyer or something.
Okay.
I don't know why he would.
Just to feel important.
Oh,
Have you ever
just
had
to feel important.
Just to feel important.
Yeah,
That's
have an important. I had a boss that he'd come up to you and we would go, "You got to come in my office. You have to come in my office." And we'd be like, "Are we in trouble or what?"
Yeah.
And then he would call us over to his computer and go, "Take a look at this." And we're still thinking we're in trouble. It's an angry email or something. And he would show it to you, and it would be monkeys peeing on themselves. He'd be like, "Isn't this hilarious?" "No, wait, watch." And the monkey would fall out of the tree, and he would laugh, and I'd be like, Is that it? Is that why you called us in your office? And that would be it.
That would be it, yeah.
Yeah. It's monkeys being. So it's to feel important. So next time,
feel important.
Next time Engelbert schedules an appointment, we won't fall for that. We won't show up. There you go. I can tell. I can tell when he has something bad he wants to tell me. He always says. He sits me down. He sits down and gently. And he says, "Can you do me a favor?" I'm like, "Oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes." It's always, "Can you do me a favor? You're my boss."
Just tell him what to
look
do.
at me and say, "Look, dumbass," and then just follow it up with what you want to say. "Can you do me a favor?" "No, it's a favor. No, I can't. I can't do you a favor. I'm sorry. I'm all out of favors." 7:03. We're live in Costa Rica where I'm done doing favors for Engelbert. We're going to break every rule in the book this morning before 10. Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. station. Leah is having to delete videos and things from her phone.
My phone's so full.
Yeah, and
I
she
wanna
just
take
came
more
across a
pictures.
video of her twerking in a city street in the middle of the night.
I think that might have been Nashville. It looked like Nashville. I'm wearing boots.
And were you in your 20s then, or was this recently?
Oh, that was like a couple of years ago.
All right, behaving as if she were in her 20s. Good for you.
I think I'm going to twerk today.
That's the vibe of the Cabin Fever Getaway is twerking. Show of hands who wants to twerk with Leah. All right, no. Oh, look at that. Paul's hand went up.
Okay,
Paul
let's go.
only sort of wants to. He only put
John's
4.5
back there.
fingers
He's
up.
ready to twerk.
All right, coming up later this morning, twerking with Leah.
I just don't know if I'm going to be able to twerk. My legs are so sore right now, and I couldn't figure it out until I remembered what I did yesterday.
A lot of people don't forget ziplining, but Leah did. It's kind of a big experience that most people remember, but it slipped her mind. Well, it was a long time ago, less than 24 hours. So.
It's not that I forgot. It was, I don't think I realized like how much muscle I was using to bring my body up. And it was a workout, right? Chris was there.
Yeah.
It was a workout.
I know. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. Why am I getting the stink eye?
Have you ever ziplined here before?
Yes, I've ziplined here. Yes.
Okay. It was incredible.
It was incredible. My problem was they make you jump up to get hooked onto the line, and you got to wear a helmet. And the helmet made me a little bit taller, so I jumped up to get on the line, and I hit the helmet on a tree branch. Oh. It was literally the helmet was the reason I got an injury. If my head wasn't 3 inches taller, I wouldn't have hit the tree branch.
The tree branch.
And it was like it lowered my neck by 2 inches. Like I used to have a longer neck.
Oh, is that why you don't have a neck?
That's why I'm like this now, exactly. Why don't you have one?
I got a long neck. I'm like a giraffe.
Okay,
what kind of noise does a giraffe make?
All right, that took a turn.
What does a giraffe, like, someone asked me this yesterday here.
They go. Like that.
Is that really?
No, I don't know any idea what a giraffe sounds like.
Because I said they did this.
I like that you believe it.
No.
Your giraffe is deaf.
Well, no,
that's what your cat sounds like.
Because its tongue is so big.
How does your cat sound?
Which one?
This is the deaf one. So I did for a giraffe, and you did. So you're talking about a deaf giraffe, like your deaf cat. I don't know what a giraffe. I'll look it up.
Okay, please do it.
All right.
Kept me up last night.
I would imagine. It's 7:12 WIIL Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah, we're going to twerk today. We want to know what giraffes sound like. And Leah hurt herself because of zip lining. Are we caught up?
I didn't hurt myself. I'm just sore.
We'll hear about zip lining coming up next. All right.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 for tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be rainy tomorrow as well. It's 27 in Waukegan, 23 in Woodstock.
All right, I got what do giraffes sound like?
What noise does a giraffe make?
Giraffe sounds. Learn animals is this video. So we're going to look at children's videos now to find out what a giraffe sounds like. Here, let me get the audio on. Here we go. Here's what giraffes sound like. I'll crank this up for you, and there they are, and here we go. This is what giraffes sound like. Oh, look at that tongue. That is ridiculous. I'm not hearing it, though.
I hear it.
Do you hear it? Yeah. What is it doing? What sound is it making?
If you love animals,
You have to subscribe. If you love animals, subscribe.
It's that guy. Kind of sounds like a cow.
Sounds like a whale, but above ground or what? I was close. I just broke it up into two pieces.
I think mine was closer.
Congratulations. You won the giraffe sound-alike contest. Look how I think mine was closer. All right, somebody get her a trophy. Congratulations, Leah. On the show, you will forever be known as the one who knows giraffe sounds better than me. That was take the win. Take the win. There's giraffe sounds. That's a segment we'll call That's What a Giraffe Sounds Like from the WIIL Rock Morning Show. Look at Leah. She's over here taking credit going, that's exactly what I did.
Exactly what I did.
Boy, if I need a giraffe impression, I know who I'm going to call.
I am your girl.
Yeah. Wow. That's
Oh,
good.
boy.
Now do a giraffe as Hitler.
Oh.
Well, they make me do all the Hitlers. I accidentally had to do the Hitler yesterday during the belly flop
I accidentally had to do the Hitler yesterday.
Yeah, because all the scores for one of the belly floppers were 9. So I
Nines.
was reading the score and it said 9999, which automatically lends itself to 99999. Taylor from Royal Bliss comes over to me, goes, little more Tom, little less Hitler. I'm like, yeah, I know. It gets a little awkward there for a moment. I'm not praising the guy. He was a homicidal maniac. He was the worst person in the history of man, but
Was he? Isn't there somebody else that was worse?
than Hitler?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse. No, I don't know who would
I
have
mean,
been
no,
worse.
Hitler is horrible,
Yeah.
but because I said the same thing before, and then somebody told me that there was somebody else that actually murdered
Gary
more.
Busey? I don't know. Oh, murdered more. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Stalin?
If they have 3 names, maybe Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge in the killing fields in Cambodia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, all horrible people. But I had said like how I think I was like trying to explain it to my kids and how.
Well, 'cause
anyway.
that's a great bedtime story. Are we ready to go to bed? Let me tell you a little thing that happened back in the 40s. What your children go to bed with like, I can't go to sleep. Is he still around, Mama? Maybe wait until they're a little older, okay?
Okay.
I mean, that's an important lesson that we must remember.
Yes.
But I don't think that's
Not
the
before
age.
bed, okay.
No, not right before bed. And that's a segment called Leah Terrifies Children, 7:19.
50 and cloudy for today.
I'm naming all our segments now. Coming up, a segment called, I don't know, we'll see. We'll go to the text line from Phone Thursday.
I still want to talk about my zip line.
800-223-9510. Oh, and Leah, who does an excellent giraffe impersonation, will tell us about zip lining. She actually sounded like a giraffe going down the zip line yesterday. She was frightened. She said it was terrifying.
It was terrifying.
We'll hear about that in a little bit. Live on the Cabin Fever Getaway, Riu Palace in Costa Rica with Funjet Travel Leaders and 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Disturbed on Will Rock, 727 Will Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah. We'll hear about Leah's zip lining with Deaf Giraffes coming up next. Live from the Riu Palace in Costa Rica with Fun Jet Vacations and Travel Leaders. Top picks are in for 2025 trips, and so are your savings. Save up to $200 on hand-picked getaways with Travel Leaders Discovery and Fun Jet Vacations. Travel through 12/31/25. But the time to book is now. This offer ends today. It's the final day. Call the pros at Travel Leaders Discovery at 833-TL Trips and start planning your dream vacation today.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 and rainy for tomorrow. It's 25 in Spring Grove and 28 in Lake Forest. There's not a ton of mass to a bologna sandwich, but it did.
Bologna what?
A bologna sandwich.
Sandwich?
Sandwich.
Okay.
Sandwich.
You can't make fun of the way I say sorry ever again.
I do say sandwich weird.
Sandwich?
Yeah, it's a sandwich.
Spell that.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Oh. I didn't know what you were talking. A sandwich that you eat.
Yes.
You were saying sandwich. I didn't know if that was the
A
golf
Sammy.
club or
Oh, it's because I like
a sandwich.
A Sammy sandwich.
Yeah, give me a sandwich, eh?
Of course, so I'm stalling, so you put in the news and do all
Gabagoo.
of that.
Gabagoo.
But the Sammy, like this, it's a Sammy. It's a sandwich.
Okay, coming up, the story of the sandwich.
The bologna sandwich that landed a guy in jail. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. A suspect in Mundelein led police on a low-speed pursuit early Wednesday morning, repeatedly stopping and then driving off. The chase ended when the suspect crashed into a squad car and fled on foot, leaving 3 officers injured. The individual remains at large as authorities continue their search. Following the death of 28-year-old Chelsea Adolphus, who was found unresponsive on the rooftop of Vista in Waukegan, Vista Health System CEO Kevin Spiegel criticized Lake County Coroner Jennifer Bannock for her handling of the case. Spiegel labeled Bannock's actions as biased, alleging that she has a personal vendetta against the hospital. In response, Vista has filed for emergency injunction to remove Bannock from the investigation. WIIL Rock Sports. Boston Celtics coasted to a 122-100 victory over the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls play the middle game of their 3-game road trip at Toronto on Friday. And the Blackhawks are at Carolina tonight. And finally, not a lot of weight to a bologna sandwich, right?
I don't even know what a bologna sandwich is.
No?
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
All right, never mind. All right, yes, they're very light.
Yes.
I've never picked one up and thought, wow, that was heavy. Next time I'll ask for someone. If you're having a bologna sandwich, lift with your legs. Don't lift with your back if you're having a bologna sandwich.
No, you don't need your legs because
Right.
they're light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
All
don't
right.
have to worry about that.
I'm apparently using heavier bologna than you. Do you use the Aldi's bologna or do you get yours at the Jewels? Anyway.
A guy in Wildwood, Florida got arrested on Sunday for assaulting his roommate
With a bologna sandwich.
with a bologna sandwich.
All right. Well, that's the whole story. Okay. All right. All right. He got arrested.
No, they were arguing about some video games. The guy told police he was trying to sleep and took his PS5 back from the other guy's bedroom because he was being too loud while playing it. The sandwich hit him in the center of the chest, and that was it. The police report said no visible injuries.
From the sandwich.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So if you're going to assault somebody, do it with a bologna sandwich because it won't leave marks. There's no evidence, right?
Right.
Of course, it's going to take you a while to kill someone with a bologna sandwich, but where there's a will, there's usually a dead body. 7:30.
He got charged with a felony for that.
Well, yeah, because, think if it had been head cheese or pimento loaf, that would have been even worse. He could have killed somebody. Leah's adventure on the zip line coming up next, live on the Cabin Fever Getaway from the Riu Palace in Costa Rica with Fun Jet Travel Leaders, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
There's
zip lining first. How is it spelled? S-A-N-D. Say S-A-N-D. What word is that?
Sand.
That you find at the beach, right?
Yes, sand.
And then W-I-C-H.
Which?
Now combine the two words.
Sandwich.
Close enough. I'll take the win.
Sandwich.
Oh, God. Back to that. S-A-M-W-I-G.
I'm not the only person that says it with an M.
Congratulations.
I can't be, am
No,
I?
no,
Am I the
no.
only person?
No.
No. Yeah, he said no.
I'm
no.
surrounded by morons. No, it's all right.
Give me a Sammy. I want a Sammy. There's a ton of
That's
Sammys
fine
up
if
there.
you're having fun and want to abbreviate it, but you can't change the actual word to sandwich.
I'm not, but that's just...
S-A-M-W-I-G-E, sandwich.
Say, what do you say weird? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm in costume, and if you look either one of them up, both pronunciations are in the dictionary. Mine is just a little Canadian-ish.
You don't think I could find sandwich in the dictionary?
The moron dictionary, sure. Absolutely.
How to speak like a moron,
How to
101.
with
If the
Leah.
book's not written, I'm writing it.
Leah, with Leah. There you go. There can be pictures, too, to help people through things. There'll be a picture of a guy named Sam, and over here will be a whatever the hell a widge is. Sam and his widge.
Anyway.
Leah went ziplining yesterday.
I went ziplining.
And then came back and told me how it almost killed her.
It was terrifying. I was so scared.
And then she said that she would gladly do it again. It was so fun.
I don't know if I would gladly, but I would 100% do it again. Like my girlfriend Meg that went with us, she was like, well, my ziplining days are over. Like it was fun. It was adventurous, but now I'm done.
That
but
was her last zip line?
yeah, she said she's not doing the ziplining. It was an adrenaline rush, and it was something, I think, like, this is me patting myself on the back because my husband didn't. I wouldn't have been able to do 5-6 years ago.
Right, because of your enormous weight, because of all the sandwiches you had.
No, Dick.
No.
Because
Call me a dick?
yeah,
All right.
they actually added sandbags to my line on
you
one.
weren't, you weren't heavy
I wasn't
enough.
heavy
You weren't
enough,
Oh,
yeah.
this is good. This is why she wanted to talk about zip
No,
lining.
it's not.
I'm so light as a feather that they have to add weight to me.
Trust
to
me,
zip
I
line.
wasn't. They wrote your weight like on your like little wristband, and I saw how close mine was to Ryan's weight, and I was
Yeah.
like, ugh. I don't know what it is in. What did they measure you in? Kilograms? Kilograms?
Yeah, kilograms. yeah.
Kilograms. Kilos. Yeah, I don't know.
You'd call them kilomams, but whatever.
I don't want to. Shut up. I don't want to know what the equivalent is.
Oh, the conversion?
I don't want
Is
to
that
know
the
the
big word you're
conversion.
looking-
Yeah, I was
It was
thinking.
kilograms? I don't know. Somebody showed me 95. I forget who it was. Showed me their wristband. I'm like, why do you have that extra wristband? It was because they wrote the weight on there. It was 95. And I looked at that person. I'm like, you're not 95 anything. You're 100 and whatever. So I think their scale was broken is all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, no one wants to know what their weight is after drinking and eating for 6-7 days, but either way, it was on my wristband. I don't need the conversion of it. No, I couldn't do it because of like how bad my anxiety was
Oh, you were
5-6
afraid.
years
Yeah.
ago. I mean, like crippled afraid of, I freaked out walking upstairs to go on a water slide. I had to crawl down backwards. So taking the medication.
Tell me there's video.
Taking the medication, and this is important, and doing the things that you used to be
Going to
afraid of.
therapy.
Yeah.
Of course, you've also had me in your life daily for the past 2 years.
Oh my
That
God, what a
probably is
glorious addition that's
I
been.
give sage advice. I give very sage advice.
So at one point, though, we were just like, you wanted to get it over with, and there was this 15-year-old boy.
Wait, you
and
were
his-
done? You had had enough zip lining?
No, it was like the anticipation, waiting,
Oh, okay.
and
All right.
it was like we just wanted it to be done. Like, oh my God, just get us on this one, because there was one that the tall one, you did the Superman, and you went 60 miles per hour down this zip line, and we were like, oh my gosh, just get us on this and get it over with. And the 15-year-old turned around and he was like, just be in the moment and enjoy being here, like take it all in. And it was like a 15-year-old.
Brilliant. And then
It was.
She tried to smack talk him. She tripped and broke her ankle. Can you do that?
I did that,
Smack
yeah,
talking a
yeah,
child?
yeah.
But you would recommend it. It was.
I
fun,
would
and you're
recommend
glad
it,
you
yeah.
did it. You're glad you did it. You've earned a sandwich.
Thank you.
It is 7:37.
50 and cloudy for today.
When you're away from home, sometimes on a trip like this, if you're a parent, your children will try and get away with things.
Mm-hmm.
But mommy has an app on her phone, and so we'll find out what somebody tried to download yesterday onto their phone at home.
Yes.
And they're in
sir.
trouble. I want to high five them, but they're in trouble with mommy.
I don't know if they're in trouble. I have questions.
I'm searching for the app right now. I'm gonna download it.
Yeah,
It
download
sounds-
it. Download it before we talk about it, so we
sounds
know
like
what
a
we're
good- What's
talking
it
about.
called again?
1 second. I want my mom to turn off the radio first.
Mom, turn off the radio. We don't want somebody to know how much trouble he's in. All right, it's off. What is the app called?
You think it's off?
It better be off.
Adult sexy scavenger hunt.
Adult sexy scavenger hunt. I love your kid, man. He is the best.
Download that, and then we'll talk about that.
Yep. Well, no, I'm not going to talk with you. I'm going to talk with him, and we're gonna make a team. We'll have a team and see who can. Yeah, him and I are gonna find the sexy adult scavenger items together. It's 7:38 on the way. How to win an adult sexy scavenger hunt live in Costa Rica on the WIIL Rock Morning Show. WIIL Rock Morning Show live at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Cabin Fever Getaway. Coming up later on this morning, we'll give the CFG word of the day. It's your chance to qualify to win a trip on next year's Cabin Fever Getaway.
Which I have a question. Do people share that with other people?
The words?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people that'll post them online and stuff.
Oh, why? Why would you post it
To
online?
help your friends. I don't know.
That's kind.
That is kind. Also, kind of cheaty.
It's
Whatever.
a family,
Yeah.
Paul
Aw,
says. You're just happy that the other person's having fun and winning trips over you.
Fine.
Come
fine.
on, man. It's competitive. What do
Be
you
cutthroat.
mean?
Don't give out the words.
Yeah.
Give the wrong words. Make them look like fools.
Oh, do that.
Kick them when they're crying.
Snooze, you lose,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Get your head out of your ass.
You don't share sandwiches with those people.
Do not share a sandwich with them.
Sandwich.
Is that weird?
What?
Why are you laughing at me? Sandwich. It's a sandwich. That's cash. I know it's sandwich. Okay? I know.
All right.
But it's cash. I'm speaking cash right now.
We're speaking cash. Before we know it, we'll just be pointing at things and grunting. We won't use the actual words. Bologna. Eat. It is 7:51.
50 and cloudy for tonight, 38 overnight, and it's going to be rainy tomorrow with a high around 40. It is loading 25 in Gurnee and 28 in Crystal Lake. And speaking of eating, you want to eat really healthy?
Yeah.
The healthiest meal in the world, according to a nutritionist from England, at least.
Okay, all right.
They came up with this. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. Adrian Alvarez, 20 of Zion, shot his girlfriend, Yasmin Rivera, 24, then attacked a responding officer, leaving him unconscious. Rivera survived and is in stable condition while the officer suffered a concussion. He was arrested and faces multiple felony charges, including attempted murder. No survivors are expected after the mid-air collision between a plane and a military helicopter last night in the Washington, D.C. area. Emergency authorities have switched to recovery effort after 28 bodies have been found so far. The American Airlines jet was carrying 64 people, while 3 soldiers were aboard the U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. It was the Boston Celtics over the Chicago Bulls. Bulls play the middle game of their 3-game road trip at Toronto on Friday. Blackhawks are at Carolina tonight, and Chicago Wolves, they beat the Manitoba Moose 3-1 last night. And finally, want to eat really healthy, or want to just eat a sandwich?
I whatever. I'm at the shove whatever in
My pie hole.
my mouth that happens to be
Get
available.
in my belly.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, I walk through the fruits and vegetables at the store. I notice them. I see them. They all look very difficult.
Yeah, you could eat those raw. You don't have to do anything special with those. Yeah. Well, a nutritionist in England came up with what she claims is the healthiest meal in the world.
All right.
It's not your average
She
lunch.
starts unbuttoning her pants.
Hey-oh. It's not your average lunch, but it does include cheese and chocolate.
I like it.
Cheese and chocolate. It's 3 courses, a starter, a main course, and a dessert. The whole thing is 1,200 calories, so it's a good amount of food, but you won't fit or find it on a menu anywhere, so you'll have to make it at home, okay?
Okay.
The starter is Lebni cheese. Lebni. Do you know what that is?
I'm sure you got it right because you can say the easy words. Obviously, you can say the difficult ones. I once had a labnate sandwich.
It's a popular fermented cheese
Yeah,
in the Middle
obviously.
East.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
I bet
that.
you it smells great.
It's got healthy bacteria and it's good for your gut.
That's why it's a good meal. Is
Yeah.
you take one bite, you won't eat the rest of it. So, yeah.
And you eat that with roasted tomatoes and broccoli.
Okay. Why are we doing this to tomatoes anyway?
And then I don't know what this is, but it's a type of fish. It's a citrus fish salad with chickpeas, fennel, and red onions.
And
okay?
she avoided trying to say the name of the fish.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's a sandwich fish, is what it is. Anyway, what can you want to spell it out? You want to sound it out?
Mackerel.
Mackerel. You've never heard of mackerel? Mackerel.
I've never heard of mackerel.
It's a fish. It's
a
a common
fish?
fish.
That's a
yeah.
common fish.
That's not an obscure Middle Eastern fish. Mackerel. There's plenty.
Mackerel.
Holy mackerel. Have you ever heard people say holy mackerel?
They're talking about a fish?
Well, they're excited. Somebody caught a big one, and they're going to have a giant
Holy mackerel.
mackerel sandwich. All right, keep going.
And then for dessert, tofu chocolate mousse with blueberries.
All right.
The recipe calls for dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. By the way.
All right.
Do you like dark chocolate?
What's her name? I don't know. I met her. Anyway, let me know when you're going to make the stinky, you get to the stinky cheese at the beginning. You don't eat the rest of the meal.
That's why I was doing this, because I wanted to do Taste It Tuesday. We're going to get some
stinky cheese.
Labney cheese and mackerel.
And mackerel fish. And we're going to make a cheese and fish sandwich, and it's going to be delicious. 7:56.
50 and cloudy today.
You are the gift that keeps giving. Is he in school yet?
I smell something really yummy.
Yeah, that's me. Is he in school yet?
No, probably not.
All right.
Not yet.
Tell your mom to turn the radio off.
I tried. She's not
We're
responding.
going to talk about one of your kids. And when your parents are out of town for a week, you try
push
and
the
pull,
limits.
You try and pull some crap. And one of them did at Leah's house. And, well, the app looks very exciting. I'll try it out as we get on the air here. Coming up on WIIL Rock. We're gonna wait. Brian is here with today's drink. Drink of the day. Did you just make us tequila sunrises again? Apparently that's a daily thing now that started yesterday. Is it going to be a thing now?
Hey, good morning, Night Will Rock. Nice to see you again. Yeah, for the moment we have a tequila sunrise with the breakfast. And we're talking about a little bit for a short price today, a special cocktail with champagne, cassis, grape liqueur. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Vanilla vodka,
Oh.
mango,
Oh boy.
banana, all together with mango.
It's like an entire jungle of fruits up here. You were worried about me eating healthy? I got mango, banana,
That'll do.
pineapple, and what is this one? Grape. It's like I'm in the fruit section at the store, okay? My little cart. It's like breakfast. It's good for you. All right. What's it called, Brian?
Okay, that is at 95 break.
A 95 what?
Break.
Break. All right. You named it for us?
Yes, sir.
All right, here's a 95 break is the drink today. Go ahead and pour it up, Brian. Go ahead and do it. Show it.
Do you want to try right now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
All right. Oh, and you got a picture made. It's yellow. Oh, and it gets champagne. Paul, thank you for the tip. The bartenders here are the hardest working people. They start very early in the morning, they go very late at night, and they are perpetual motion. If you look at them behind the bar, they never stop moving. Never stop moving. They know what you want. They know what's going on. It's incredible. Yesterday I was over at the bar. I'll wait for Scott here to we'll tell you about our horrible mistake we made at the bar yesterday at Brian's bar. So it's called a 95 break. So we put the yellow stuff in there. Now we're dribbling in the grape stuff and a little champagne, and it's ready to go. There you go, Leah. Yeah, champagne's in it. All right, here we go. This is a good drink. 95 WIIL Rock reminds you to please drink responsibly. I'm kidding. We don't care. We're not your parents. You do you. But if you screw up, it ain't on us, all right? All right, here we go. This is cheers. Leah's is already empty. So, cheers. There you go. Paul, first in line. I like it, but he tipped the bartenders. These bartenders work constantly, and when they're behind the bar, there's like in that little pool bar area, there's like 4 or 5 of them, and it's a small area, and it's like a ballet. They don't slam into each other. They're like moving around.
We were
watching
talking about that last night
it's
with
pretty
one
impressive.
of the bartenders. Yeah.
It's pretty
No
impressive.
one's angry. Everyone's happy. Like
Yeah.
I know when I used to bartend or wait tables, and you get a little pissy with one another, right?
They're
if somebody's
very
in
good
your
at
way,
They're very good at hiding it, but they don't get in each
I
other's
don't
way,
know-
really.
but because it is. It's like a ballet. It's just incredible.
It's a ballet with booze, is what it is.
A ballet of booze, the booze ballet, some may call it.
And of course, I'm at work, so I'll only have just a little sip right now
Yeah,
until
I'm
my
just
shift is
tasting.
over. You have to drink responsibly when you're at a place like this because it's all inclusive. And you get the people that come here on the first day and they think they got to get their money's worth on the first day.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
It's a sprintathon is what it is. So there you go. Today's drink of the day, courtesy of the bartenders. All right, we think the kid might be in school or soon in school.
Yeah, he's on the bus.
So we get to call him out for what Leah's kid did while she was out of town. If your kid and your parents go out of town, you got to try and pull some crap. I'm very proud of him. I'm also thinking that he gave my phone several viruses with this app that I downloaded to see what he was up to. Notice she didn't download it on her phone. She
Nope.
had me download it on my phone.
I don't have room on my phone.
Yeah.
Have you not been watching me all day deleting
things?
videos?
All right. Well, this seems important because it's a sexy scavenger hunt. I'm going to play, and we'll see what your kid has been up to while you're gone. Coming up,
boy.
Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. While parents are away, kids will play. Of course, Leah's littles are too little to throw like a kegger or something at the house.
Yeah, but I did leave the almost 18-year-old alone on the weekends there, so.
Was there a kegger?
Not that I know of.
All right. It's the little one it's the youngest one we have to worry about.
It's the youngest boy.
The youngest boy, yeah. Girls she's behaving properly.
Well, she doesn't have a phone, so I don't know what
All right.
she's doing.
But Cooper, on the other hand.
I did not expect this from him.
How old is he?
10.
So proud of Cooper. Leah wanted to see what it is. She gets a notification when he
Well,
downloads
because
things.
we have family. It's a family Google account, and it should not have. Do you think it should have allowed him to download that?
I think what probably happened is Cooper didn't do it at all. Hat did it. Hat is in the room
It's
right
Hat.
now playing adult sexy. What is it called? Adult
sexy scavenger hunt. So I get this notification. Hi, Leah. Coop recently installed an app on his phone. Your current family link settings allowed him to download no charge apps without your permission.
Including adult sexy scavenger hunt.
I mean, it's free.
Which is now infecting my phone as well. It says, allow adult sexy scavenger hunt to send you notifications. Of course. I want all my sexy scavenger notifications. Get on my phone. All right, play level 1. Now, here's a lady that looks like she's the farmer's daughter, right?
Okay, yeah.
She's not naked or anything. It's a cartoon. It's an animation, if you will. It's kind of realistic. And now I have to, baby, it says. What is she telling me? Oh, is she talking to me?
Hey, baby.
All right, so she's talking to me.
Oh, boy.
And I have to give her something.
What do you give her?
Give her whatever she wants. I'm going to give her a black heart. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's a scavenger hunt. Usually you're looking for something.
Oh, there's a black heart.
Didn't you ever play highlights?
Then now there's a bird. I'm looking for a bird. There's a bird. I found a bird.
Found the bird,
I
okay.
found the black heart. And I've won this level. Maybe she should take her clothes off now. Level 1 complete. Basically, I'm clicking on shapes. He was doing it because he's a moron and he needed to learn his shapes. You didn't get him one of those things when he was a kid where you try and jam the circle into the square hole.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
He didn't learn his shapes. So all right, I completed level 1 and I got 10 bonus points.
She doesn't like take her clothes off
here's
or anything.
The ad break. This is a sexy nun.
Oh boy.
What am I gonna do? Kiss her or talk to her?
You look great, it says.
Flirt or kiss her. Now I'm kissing the nun. Hey, too fast, she says. Now I apologize or I digress. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm trying to get with a nun right now.
Oh, my
Your
God.
son, oh, look at this lady's a sexy DJ, and she's talking to her stepdad. And there's a lady in a purple dress, Mrs. Smith. She's my sexy teacher. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a sexy soccer player. Cooper's living his best life. When can I skip the ad? Now. All right. Well, no, I'm still doing the ad.
I'm not mad.
I guess I'm going to play with this. I'm going to kiss her. Hey, too fast. So it teaches him to be a gentleman. I guess I'm going to flirt a little. Now Now they want me to install the app. Now I'm going to install a second app on my phone because your kid got me sexy scavenger hunt. I'm trying to get to level 2 and I can't. Don't worry, he wasn't able to play much because it's ads.
Just a bunch of ads, okay.
All right, here we go. Level 2, adult sexy scavenger. Oh, this lady's playing guitar. Look at the boots she's wearing. Look at those stockings. I got to find her light, which is right there. I have to find her note, which is right there. I have to find she's having a mojito.
Oh.
And then I have to find her necklace, her pearl necklace, which is right there. I've now completed level 2. Man, I'm crushing it at adult sexy scavenger.
So good at shapes.
I was thinking I was going to get laid by now, but I guess not. Don't worry, your kid's safe.
Okay.
These girls do not put out on this.
I'm more irritated that Google even let him download that. I'm actually kind of proud that is what he downloaded.
Right.
I did not expect that coming from him.
Right. Your husband is just trying to find new Borat mankinis online and pictures of dudes in Borat mankinis.
Did you see his tuchus?
I didn't. I intentionally, when he was belly flopping yesterday, turned away from him, and I never saw him wearing that thing live.
I just made sure you saw the picture.
But 3D, I would have been scarred. So
it was a beautiful
he's
thing.
got a nice tuchus.
Oh, he's got a sweet tuchus.
Kudos to you, sweetie, for still using the word tuchus and keeping it alive. It's 8:13.
50 and cloudy for today.
I got to watch a couple dozen ads, see if I can get to level 3 on adult sexy scavenger hunt. We're on the Cabin Fever Getaway at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica with Travel Leaders Fun Jet and 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Will Rock Morning Show. It is 8:24. We are live at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Cabin Fever Getaway, our final day of broadcast. We have to go back to reality tomorrow. Yeah. Well, you can stay, but you're going to have to pay. So, reasonable race, though, if you want to. You want to save some money, by the way. Our top picks for 2025 are here, and so are your savings. Save up to $200 on hand-picked getaways with Travel Leaders Discovery and Fun Jet Vacations. Travel through 12/31/25. But the time to book is now. This offer ends today. Call the pros of Travel Leaders Discovery at 833-TL-TRIPS and start planning your dream vacation today. It has been a very good vacation.
It's been incredible.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got to go home tomorrow. But it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's pathetic that we're excited that it's going to be in the 40s.
I'm just excited that it hasn't been snowing. I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be 90.
That was my lead-in for your weather forecast.
Oh, sorry.
Here's a smack in the face of reality for the people sitting here. We have to go home tomorrow.
50 and cloudy for today.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad, but then it's going to be 40 tomorrow and rainy, but at least it's not
Still
snow.
not bad.
Still
Pathetic.
not 90, which is what we have here. It's 33 in Gurney and 32 in McHenry. And if you're going to commit a crime, don't post about it online. I feel like this has been a BSA I have done before.
Yeah. We
You're
try and
gonna
help
get
the criminals as much as we can.
Oh, boy. Either way, these people did it, and, well, now they're being looked for. That is coming up after the 95 WIIL Rock at 95-second update. A man in his 60s was seriously injured after being struck by a vehicle while crossing Fairway Drive in McHenry. The driver, a woman in her 40s, reported not seeing the pedestrian. The victim was airlifted to Condell in Libertyville with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. A person was found dead inside a car that became engulfed in flames, leading to the fire spreading to a house in Fox Lake on Tuesday afternoon. The fire caused significant damage to the residence, which was unoccupied at the time. The incident is under investigation, and authorities have not yet identified the victim. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. Think about your future now. Check out UA Local 118's apprenticeship program. The Boston Celtics coasted to a 122-100 victory over the Chicago Bulls. Bulls play Toronto on Friday. Blackhawks are at Carolina tonight. The Chicago Wolves defeated the Manitoba Moose 3-1, and the Milwaukee Admirals win 2-1 over Texas Stars. And finally, I don't understand how you do this, but it was done. 3 people stole a subway train in New York City.
All right.
How do you steal a subway train?
When I'm on the L and you can see the operator little room that's locked usually or whatever, but in the front car there's an operator in there. I don't know. The guy steps out, take a smoke, and you
just jump
wedge
in?
your way in and hit the handle, and away you go.
Well, they took it for a joyride.
It's not like you have to steer. There's no steering involved.
Yeah.
It's just fast, slow, fast, slow.
But you're never going to go anywhere else with it.
Yeah, you're going to the next station.
So they took it for a joyride, posted the video on social media, and the subway people are still looking for these
They got
guys.
away with it, so yeah, it's not
But
a
they
problem.
posted about it online.
Yeah, but it could be a fake profile. I got plenty of those. Anyway, if I go subway stealing, it's Derv Garvschmidt they'll be looking for. But it's brilliant. He got away. You're not helping the guy or whatever. He doesn't need help.
3.
Remember that guy that stole that airplane, right? He stole like an ATR 72 or something. I don't know what he stole, but he stole it and he flew it around Seattle.
And then he landed
and then
it?
and then he crashed and died. This guy, if you're going to steal, start small. Start with a subway train, and you'll have a chance of surviving or whatever.
All right, there's the lesson. I knew there was a lesson in there.
Do they have golf carts at this resort?
I haven't seen one.
Well, we'll find out later today. Tune in. Leah's going to teach us how to steal one. They have gifts for us, though.
I see that.
Let's get those first. There are many wares you can buy here. We got a discount coupon in our little packet of stuff from Travel Leaders.
Which I wish I would have known that.
You can use your discount coupon on
need to
these
pay
items that
attention.
we're going to check out next, including some type of fuzzy sloth that's hugging things. We'll find out what that's all about coming up next on WIIL Rock. You made a face. We got a little stuffed sloth here, right here. Yeah. This is all the stuff you can get in the nice store out front of the resort. They got all sorts of fun stuff if you need souvenirs or whatever.
And you know what else is right next
home.
to the stores?
The discotheque.
No.
What? What is it?
The urgent care.
Oh, the urgent care.
Yeah.
All right. So after you're done with your urgent care, Leah, just be more careful. We have all sorts of different things you can get at the store. Who's going to talk? Are you going to talk? Tell me what we have. What's your name?
Alexia. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay, this breed is a national company that harvests coffees and chocolate around Costa Rica, okay? There in the store, you're gonna find some deals with t-shirts, coffee. Also, we do free shipping to Canada and United States with the coffees and chocolate.
I'm going to have my stuff shipped to Canada and then drive up and get it.
Okay, and magnets and our schedule 7 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. every day, okay?
And they have all these things. What
is this? This
what
is chocolate?
What is that? What is in there?
This one here, we have some sample of coffee bean with milk chocolate. And then we have fruit fillings with dark chocolate.
Oh,
and
that's
this
delicious.
One today is a medium roast coffee.
All right, enough
The
of
coffee
the
here
coffee
is
and the chocolate.
fantastic.
Let's talk about the important things, the hot sauces and the booze. Of course, 95 Will Rock reminds you to please drink responsibly. I don't care. I'm not your mommy. You just be good. Be smart. What is the different sauces and stuff? What is that? What is this one? What is that one?
This one is oil with ghost pepper, and it's delicious to putting in everything. So
It's got ghost pepper in it. You're trying to punk us right now, aren't you? It's delicious oil with it's just got a little ghost pepper in it. It's fine. It's open it up and drink some now, and I'll believe you.
the brand, the brand is Monoloco. This one, some guys made this in their house.
All right. They make that here. And now the booze. This is like the national booze. Is this stuff right?
Yes, this one is a national liquor. It's cacique, made with sugar cane.
Oh.
CK. That's what we've been drinking the whole time, and they make that here. That's made in Costa Rica.
Made here in Costa Rica, and you can mix with orange, coffee, and
Someone
hot
was
sauce.
doing ginger ale, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that the
all
one you do with
ale.
ginger
I'm a
ale?
straight out of the bottle guy, me
Okay.
personally. I'm just going to take a big rip out of the bottle right now. Why is she letting me do this? Oh, they got little bottles. I'll just drink one little bottle of it.
Why is she allowing you to do this?
I don't know, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Oh, a little sample cup. Yeah. I'm busy that day, but there it is right there. So you can get it at the store and take it home, right?
Yes.
And you could come up here and sample all of this stuff.
Now, if you want to come over and try it, they got little sample cups. Paul, where you at? We got little sample cups. You guys can come over and try the beans and the coffee and the chocolate. Come on over. Good job, Paul. Give it a try. You have a 10% discount coupon in your little book you got from Travel Leaders, and you can get all this stuff to take home. Have a little sample there, Paul. And you can get a little fuzzy, furry sloth. I like that. Yeah. So thank you for coming by. Yay!
I want to try
The
some of that
store is
oil.
right out front. Leah's gonna drink a bottle of what kind of pepper? Ghost pepper oil. I'll give you $100.
I like hot. I'm not going to drink a bottle of oil. You know
Okay.
how... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that'll go. Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
be.
everything
Won't have
will
to
be
worry about
sliding
regularity
out.
for a while. Right on through. It's 8:37,
50 and cloudy for today.
and that's the time where we took product placement and turned it into a story about slick poop. That's what that segment will be called.
Why does it always
I
go
don't, because
there?
we're 12 years old. 95 Will Rock, the rock station. Morning, Leslie. How you doing? Yeah? Leslie won our belly flop competition yesterday. Rightfully so. Yeah. You are a pro. You never have to do it again. You won't like we twisted your arm. Come on. She did great. We'll talk about that, the highlights of that coming up a little bit later on. Plus, it is Open Phone Thursday. You want to get something on the air, text it in now, 800-223-9510 for OPT. Your chance to say whatever you want. We'll read some of those next. 800-223-9510 for Open Phone Thursday. You got any questions about Cabin Fever Getaway or any comments or whatever you want on the air. It's your radio station. WIIL Rock Shop is there for you, too. It's your radio station. You want to dress like us? I'm wearing my If You're Going to Suck Hard t-shirt. You can't see the WIIL Rock logo really on the front of the shirt, so it looks like it's just an invitation. But there is a morning show logo down here. So, but people don't see that, and so they're like, oh, okay. If you want to get one of these or just the classic black tee or some warmer stuff for the winter, we got winter hats and hoodies and stuff. Hit the WIIL Rock shop link at 95willrock.com. If you want to see it in person, you can get it at Reclaimed Artisans, Peterson Road in Libertyville. A lot of fun stuff there. Happy's got really cool stuff at Happy's Rock and Retro Shop inside the Wooden Chair Antiques in Kenosha, or All-American Reclaim in Lake Barrington, stuff up for display and purchase at those locations. It's all thanks to Badass Marketing Happy's LLC. WIIL Rock Shop at 95willrock.com.
Me.
So a lot going on right now. I want to catch you up on this. Ryan just came over. We were worried that Leah's son, little Cooper, had downloaded Adult Sexy
Scavenger Hunt
on his phone. We got a notification. And then Ryan came over and was talking to Leah and like, oh, it's probably an accident. It was probably a mistake. It was probably an
He
accident.
didn't actually download
I
that.
think we're about to find out that it's on Ryan's phone, not on
was an
Cooper's.
accident, yeah.
It was probably just he just hit a button. You just remember that time Grindr got on my phone accidentally? So you are such a beard. It's 8:51.
But did you see his tuchus?
Oh, he's got a wonderful tuchus. I love it when
nicest ass.
Mima talks about the boys.
It's the
What
nicest.
a nice tuchus you
Fine,
have.
he's got a nice ass.
Come and sit on Grandma's lap and tell me what you want for Christmas. Hey, and then now you have a furry, you have a sloth
I have a
with little
sloth.
sloth babies.
And how cool is this, you guys? It's made from recycled.
Actual dead sloth.
No, it's made from recycled water bottles.
Yeah, it's water bottles
And it's
on
called-
the inside and an actual sloth pelt on the outside.
It's
And it was killed at its peak of cuteness when it was just a little baby sloth, and they slaughtered it, and they got a couple of its babies killed too, and then they stuffed it with water bottles.
Yep, that's exactly.
And
how
there
they
it is,
made
and you can buy that at this. No baby sloths were hurt. You can get these. It's very, very
So cute.
fuzzy. You can get it over
hi,
at the
I'm your
shop.
New friend, would you like to name me? What
Yeah.
should we name him?
Murder sloth. I don't know what. I don't know. Happy the sloth. Sexy adult scavenger hunt sloth.
Tuchus.
Tuchus.
Tuchus 1, Tuchus 2,
Tuchus
Tuchus
3.
3.
There you go.
Big Tuchus.
So, words that old women use for 100, please. Let's go to the text line for Open Phone Thursday. Now the music corso. Go.
Is level 2 over the shirt, over the bra? Level 2.
Level 2, second base.
You mean second base? No, second base now is you.
All this
there
stuff
is-
changed. Second base can get you pregnant now.
Yeah, second base. There is some kind of penetration going on.
All right, thanks for that. It depends on if you're using old school bases or the new bases. Like a home run then would be just the act. You
yeah.
finish things off. A home run now is literally you violated every possible thing there is to violate.
All
They've
the
changed the
orifices.
bases. I like the new bases. They seem daunting, but whatever.
They do the.
Okay, all right. Take it easy. Move on to another one. You got another one? You
No,
got a
I
cleaner
don't.
one?
No.
We'll just move on.
No.
We'll just move on for that. Coming up, the biggest mistake I ever made in my life. That's a real thing. The biggest mistake. Well, the third biggest mistake I ever made in my life.
What about that?
You guys
car
have met the
ring
other
and-
two, right? Yeah. The third biggest mistake I've ever made in my life, coming up in just a couple of minutes. Here live on the Cabin Fever Getaway. It's 8:53.
50 and cloudy for today.
WIIL Rock Morning Show, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Getaway with Travel Leaders Fun Jet, and we're at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Daryl is here. He's the president of the Smiley Face Club, and he has a beach bonfire every year on the Cabin Fever Getaway, and he got shut down last night, but he's back on for tonight. He's got a plan. So what's the plan, Daryl?
So I'm going to have it to the far left-hand side of the beach. Right out front, I was interrupting their tourism. So I had to put it out. So I'm going to have a blazing fire right at the other end of the beach on the left-hand side tonight, right after the picture.
Be there or be square.
And you're going to be able to see it from outer space, I've been told.
Yes, China.
From China. China is in outer space. you know geography almost as well as my co-host. China is up in outer space, right, Leah? Right?
It does feel like that sometimes.
Okay, all right. It's 8:57.
Have you ever ordered from Temu? It
Yeah,
takes
it gets
forever.
like coming from outer space. There you go. And it smells like kerosene for some reason.
Oh.
Hey, the third dumbest thing I've ever done happened yesterday. I am not exaggerating. It is the third dumbest thing I've ever done, and the other two are pretty dumb. So we'll tell you what that is a warning, because it could happen to other people on this trip. That is coming up next.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 tomorrow with rain. It's 36 in Waukegan and 34 in Woodstock and flatulence.
Well, you think if you say it off the mic, you're not saying it? Or
Well, no, because I said it like loud. I didn't want to yell into the mic. Flatulence! It's farting.
Why do I have to
Fancy
yell?
way to say farting.
Okay,
It's
thank
not just an embarrassing bodily function, guys. There's more to it. That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. Multiple masked suspects were reported burglarizing unlocked vehicles in a Lindenhurst subdivision. When a vehicle owner confronted one of the suspects, the offender pointed a handgun at the victim's head, then struck him in the face before fleeing. The suspects, described as black males in their late teens or early 20s, remain at large as the investigation continues. No survivors are expected after the mid-air collision between a plane and a military helicopter last night in the Washington, D.C. area. Emergency authorities have switched to recovery efforts after 28 bodies have been found so far. The American Airlines jet was carrying 64 people, while 3 soldiers were aboard the U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. WIIL Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. For cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds, go to prattschimney.com. Boston Celtics coasted to a 122-100 victory over the Chicago Bulls. Bulls play the middle game of their 3-game road trip at Toronto on Friday. Blackhawks are at Carolina tonight. The Chicago Wolves defeated the Manitoba Moose 3-1. Milwaukee Admirals win 2-1 over Texas Stars. And finally,
Flatulence. We're just yelling it now.
farting.
Okay.
It's not just an embarrassing bodily function. Researchers at Harvard Medical School, so the smart
From Harvard.
Yeah,
they're
the
studying,
smart
they're studying
ones.
farts at Harvard. Good. That's what Harvard studies. Okay.
They've shown that hydrogen gas actually helps build up the gut microbes that produce sex hormones that are also known to be involved in pregnancy and mood disorder.
So if you want to get knocked up, ladies, find a gassy guy.
Start farting.
If
Or
he's
is
dropping ass, he's dropping babies.
Or is it her that needs to be farty so she can help with the baby making?
Okay, whatever. I think you're doing it wrong, but all right. That's what your dad recommended. Okay. Why do you tell me? Is it her or him? Harvard didn't figure out. It was just stinky and someone was knocked up, so they said must be the
It
farts.
must be the farts.
Boy, studies at Harvard are a lot simpler than I thought they would be. All right.
It doesn't say which one, and then it's a bunch of words that I can't
Giant
pronounce.
words that
Giant
you're not
words.
gonna be able to
Did
say.
you say? I mean, you couldn't say those words either.
Gordonibacter.
Yeah, right, and everybody knows that's a
pamilase.
specific bacterial strain.
Aided by Escherichia coli nizzle. Oh, my nizzle. There you go,
Yeah.
I nizzle. All right.
Everyone knows that.
So if they're gassy, you can knock them up. If
Yeah.
you smell a fart, get out, boys. You're about to.
She's about to get pregnant.
You're about to have some child support to pay. Thank you for that. Very helpful information
No
on the Cabin
problem.
Fever Getaway, where most of these people are quite flatulent. It's the change in, diet and whatever. And,
it happens.
Yeah, it's 9:01. Coming up next, the third dumbest thing I've ever done, and I'm not even exaggerating. It was terrible, and I say that as a warning so that other people don't go through it. Here's how dumb
Was
it
I
was.
there?
No, here's how dumb it was. The other person that did it Scott Howell. So if he did
boy.
it's probably pretty stupid. So 2 dumb guys at the pool bar yesterday. We'll tell you what happened next on WIIL Rock. Third biggest mistake of my life. This is important. You do not want to make this mistake.
Do I need to write something down, or can I
No,
just
you ought to be able to
mental note it?
remember
All
this.
right.
Yesterday, we gave Brian, our bartender, every morning,
Yeah.
we gave him a bottle of Malort. He collects bottles. He collects booze
Oh.
bottles. We got to give him the
Tingali.
Gala bottle, too, today. So he collects bottles. So I gave him one of the bottles of Malort yesterday. I gave him a full bottle of Malort in case he wanted to try Malort later, or whatever. So he works, he's up in the morning with us here for the broadcast, and then he works at the pool bar, the swim-up pool bar all day. So we were there at the pool bar yesterday, and we saw the bottle of Malort we gave him. I took a picture. We got a picture of it,
Yeah.
We got some pictures with the bartenders behind the bar holding the bottle of Malort. And then Scott Howell and I were thinking, well, when are you going to have a shot of Malort in a swim-up pool bar in your life?
Yeah,
So
you're
we
not.
thought, let's have a shot of Malort here at the swim-up pool bar, which I hate Malort, but I'm like, fine. So they get those champagne flutes out, and they pour us 2 full glasses of Malort in the champagne flute. And I'm like, you know what? Fine.
Still fine. When in Rome.
Well, whatever. We'll do our best with it. So we cheers and we get pictures. Now, the bottle of Malort that Brian had was at the pool bar with him all day,
Oh.
sitting in the sunshine. So it wasn't that the Malort was not chilled or was warm. The Malort had to be about 160 degrees. So I poured an entire champagne glass of 160 degree Malort in my mouth.
That's right. I was there.
I attempted to hold it in my mouth like I usually do with a shot, but not only was the flavor horrible, the fluid volume terrible, but it was burning the inside of my mouth. So now I've got hunks of flesh dangling in my mouth in the Malort that's there. The Malort did not get swallowed.
No, but hey, if you're gonna do it, at least you had a place
I
to
had a place
spit
to put it right in
Yep.
right in the sit and pee water. So
you want to know the worst mistake I've ever made in my life?
Oh, I caught you on that one.
Yeah, I went under the water.
Leah's, I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was talking to Nick's wife, Karen, and she goes, I go, so you were in the pool, huh? And she's like, yeah. I go, looks like you went underwater. And she's like, yeah. I go, in this pool right here. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And then Leah comes to me later, and she's got wet hair, and she's like, I went underwater. I go, in this water?
And I knew right away while I did it. I was like, oh,
Baptism by urine. So
I feel renewed.
you sound like you were at an awesome party late at night in some seedy hotel room, and you just enjoyed yourself. It was a golden moment for you. Anyway, so do not drink Malort that's been sitting in the sun at a swim-up pool bar, no matter how cool you think it'll be. Okay?
Or go underwater.
Or
in the
submerge yours.
sit and pee.
I don't know who was dumber yesterday, you or me. Congratulations.
It's pretty up there.
That's awesome. It's 9:08.
50 and cloudy for today.
Neil and Taylor are here from Royal Bliss.
Oh my
I think I
gosh,
saw
and
them
he's
wandering.
got clothes on.
Yeah, we're going to have them do their CFG Thursday Song of the Day, our final song of the week, coming up in just a couple of minutes. Live on the Cabin Fever Getaway at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica with Fun Jet. Travel leaders, 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. You're a very important part of the program.
Eh.
Yeah, no, you're.
I'm done doing the news.
You're at least 3 to 4% of what goes on here.
Oh, okay.
So. It's 9:13.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 tomorrow. It does look like it's going to be rainy, but at least it's not snow for our arrival back home. It's 41 in Antioch and 43 in Elgin.
We will get our song of the day from Neil and Taylor from Royal Bliss
Now?
here on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Coming up in just a couple
What are
minutes.
you
Yeah,
eating?
they got little sandwiches you can have.
What is that?
It's a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Oh God, sandwich.
It sounds like he's saying sandwich, right?
I'm trying to speak your language. Little
I
sandwiches.
understand you now.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
What were you calling it though? Sam wedge.
Sandwich.
Sam wedge. I'm
Not
having
wedge.
I'm having a little Sam wedge.
It is a wedge. It's a wedge of a Sammy.
I just bit the toothpick.
You got to take that out.
That
Wha-
hurt like a mother. All right, take the toothpick out before you eat it. We're too stupid to eat Sam
Oh,
wedges.
wow.
We can't. I can't even. I can't eat it, and you're too dumb to say the word. Between the two of us, we can't do anything right.
At least we do a radio show together.
Song of the day is coming up next. I shouldn't have taken a bite. I got stuff to talk about. We'll talk about it later. 95 Lower Active Rock Station. La 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 la. Hi, Neil.
Hi. How you doing, Tom?
Good, good.
Sorry I wrecked your testicles yesterday. I
That's
didn't
all
mean
right.
to.
We had a foam party yesterday in the one pool. The foam party was fun, and they handed out pool noodles. And Neil and his friend, I'm assuming it was Jesse. I couldn't see. One of them was behind me.
Oh, yeah.
And
I was in front.
they got a pool noodle between my legs and bounced me up and down in the air on the pool noodle. The ladies thought that was a fun ride. The ladies were all doing it. I have different plumbing than the ladies. And one of the pieces of my plumbing rested directly on the pool noodle. So every time you bounced me, it was like I was kicked in that piece of the...
Yeah, it was pretty funny, but then I started feeling bad. Oh, you got it on
Yeah,
video?
yeah.
Good. Because he's like, put me down now. Emergency, emergency,
So
put me
I'm
down.
going to do a little thing now called I Kick Neil in the Testicles. So, no. What is the theme of today? You've done a fine job. Let's hear for Neil and Taylor and John. They did a I got to tell you, Jim from Modern Day Romeos and Justin, very big shoes to fill. Not that he's talented, but he has large feet.
Huge feet.
But they've done a remarkable job with us over the past decade on the Cabin Fever Getaway. And when they said that they were not going to be able to make it this year because, you know, they got their families are getting older and they want to use their vacation for their kids and things like that.
Boring.
And they weren't going to be. Now they're listening and they're having FOMO. I'm sure they'll be back next year. So thanks for filling in for 1 year.
Yeah.
You're-
I think we need to get everybody back next year.
Next year is a big year. We're going to have everybody. Everybody.
It's a big celebration.
We have a very special. It's my 27. It's the golden CFG. It's the 27th CFG, and it's my 27th birthday. So
Yeah.
next year will be my birthday celebration on the CFG.
Man, radio takes
It's
a
actually
toll
my
on your body.
60th birthday next year. I've decided I'm going to make all my friends and family come on the trip too.
Cool.
So next year will be. We're hoping for the biggest, bestest CFG ever.
And Tom's paying for everybody.
And everybody's excited! I was paying for drinks for everybody at the resort.
Okay, that's good.
Anyway, so what do we have for the song today? Your final crack at this.
Well, it's tradition that we do our CFG theme song
Okay.
on our last episode. So
This is the CFG theme song. Have you changed it at all, or is this the actual?
This
There
is
it
the
is.
OG, except for I'm going to try to do Jim's part, but I don't.
Okay, all right. Well, here you go.
He's
Neil, Taylor,
he's
and
got
John.
a quick tongue.
Here's today's CFG song, live from the Riu Palace in Costa Rica.
Yeah, it's a cabin fever getaway. It's a cabin fever getaway. We'll leave the cold behind for some warm sunshine. Here at CFG, we have a hell of a time. It's a cabin fever getaway. We'll rock you in the morning and all night long. I still blush a little bit when they play my songs. How I love my CFG family. Yeah, we leave our mark when we come down. We drink all day and we stumble along. We get drunk, we get lost, we get found. 'Cause it's a cabin fever getaway. It's a cabin fever getaway. We'll leave the cold behind for some warm sunshine. Here at CFG, we have a hell of a time. It's a cabin fever getaway. Come on, Jim. We cheered you in the morning, we cheers at noon. Sitting in the pool, just jamming some tunes. And we stay up late, partying under the moon. Everybody howl! Don't have to work and we don't have a care. Man, we don't have to be anywhere. Killing time in the sunshine, getting tan lines. Lippy cup and belly flopping. CFG, we never stopping. It's a cabin fever getaway. Everybody cabin fever getaway. Yeah, we leave the cold behind for some warm sunshine. CFG, we have a hell of a time. It's a cabin fever getaway. Come on, Johnny. Well, it's a cabin fever getaway. Everybody cabin fever getaway. We'll leave the cold behind for some warm sunshine. At CFG, we have a hell of a time. It's a cabin fever getaway. Break it down. It's a cabin. Yeah! You all sounded beautiful. We need to go on tour.
One more
Thank you all
time,
so much.
Neil and Taylor from Royal Bliss and Johnny from Travel Leaders. Here's your CFG theme song live in Costa Rica at the Riu Palace with Fun Jet Travel Leaders and 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Metallica on Will Rock. One of the highlights of Cabin Fever Getaway is taunting your friends back home. We'll have some people doing that in just a minute. You know, if you go on the trip, you want to make people feel bad back home that they didn't go. But once they see your pictures and hear of your adventures, they'll feel bad either way. So maybe you're just pouring salt in that wound. I don't know.
But we say we'll do it.
No,
So
yep,
we're going to do it.
Once you go, you
You
know.
know,
Once you go on
it's-
this trip, you understand it is life-changing. It has very little to do with where we go.
First timer?
What we do. Are you going again next year? Nodding her head. There it is. She sold a kidney, so she can go next year already. You can sell them here easy.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Wake up in a tub full of ice. There you go. It's 9:34.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 for tomorrow. It is 41 in Round Lake Beach and 42 in Hawthorne. Hawthorne.
Sure. It's 42 in the mall. Hawthorne Mall. Our mall, Gurney Mills, is about 42 every day. They can
don't have heat.
They can hang meat out there in the mall. They could.
So cold. I had to
Yeah.
wear gloves the other day when we walked.
Yeah. I started a little fire in the dining pavilion, keep myself warm. This is actually the happy hour news. Are you
My
ready
bad.
to do that? Or
It is.
are you just having a cocktail? We can skip it if you want. I don't
Well,
mean
it's
to.
just quick. It is time
I
for
don't
the
mean to
95
burden you
Will.
with work. Sorry,
It
princess.
is time for the happy hour news. Little House on the Prairie. You remember that?
Laura Ingalls Wilder in
Yeah.
Walnut Grove. And
Uh-huh.
when they wanted to go to the big city, they'd go into Mankato and see what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you knew stuff was getting real when Pa was going to Mankato.
I hated when that show would come on a rerun.
Because that little girl would fall down the hill. I felt so bad for her.
No,
Why
just
didn't her
because it was
sisters
just
help
like
her?
yawn.
Yawn.
Boring.
Do you not remember the time that they needed work because the farming wasn't going well?
Why
and
do you remember this?
Mr. Ingalls and his buddy, neighbor guy, went and they got a job hauling nitroglycerin for the construction of the railroads and things like that. So, like, if they hit any bumps, they were afraid they're going to be blown to hell.
That's
Don't say it wasn't exciting. Pa Ingalls almost got
riveting.
blown to hell by
Riveting.
nitroglycerin.
No one's gonna die in Little House on the Prairie
People died all the time. You wanted
from
that.
dysentery.
Well, no, you wanted Nellie Olson to get the dysentery on the Oregon Trail. Oh, I hated that Nellie Olson. What
Either
a
way,
brat.
Netflix is rebooting it.
Thank God. Oh, it's a new one? They're a
They're
brand
doing
new
a
one?
reboot. Yeah.
All right. If you are a straight up biatch and you got resting bitch face to a level of 10, apply for the gig to be Nellie Olson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put little pigtails on that, but she still don't look sweet, that Nellie Olson. I don't like Nellie
I have
Olson.
no idea who you're talking
I
about.
don't like now. Google Nellie Olson. I do not. Show of hands, who likes Nellie Olson? No one. What? You liked Nellie Olson?
Sheriff Hands, who doesn't know who the hell Nellie Olson is?
Consider yourselves lucky. There were only like 5 people that didn't know who Nellie Olson
No,
is.
5.
The first TV bad person, enemy, evil. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah, she is. She
Yeah.
does look evil.
Yep, she's evil. So when is it coming out?
1 second, please hold.
You know what they need to get is that Fox girl. She could be Nellie Olson.
People streamed more than 13 billion minutes of the
It's
original
Little House on the Prairie
in 2024.
in 1 year.
What?
Because they like watching those little girls fall down that hill and Nellie Olson. And then there's the time that Pa Ingalls, did I tell you about the nitroglycerin
Oh,
job?
no, I think I heard about it,
All
but why
right,
don't you tell
all
me
right,
again?
Never mind. It's 9:37. We're excited to hear that they're going to be back with Little House on the Prairie. Coming up next, we're going to do some shout-outs, make people feel bad back home. We couldn't shove them down a hill or sick Nellie Olson on them, so we'll tell them how much fun we're having here on the Cabin Fever Getaway with Will Rock.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're over there smoking now.
Well, tell them to get back over here. 95 Will Rock, Day Rock Station, Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show, Cabin Fever Getaway at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. By the way, if you want to make a trip somewhere nice, top picks are in for 2025 trips, and so are the savings. Save up to $200 on hand-picked getaways with Travel Leaders Discovery and Fun Jet Vacations. Travel through 12/31/25. But the time to book is now. The offer ends today. Call Travel Pros at Travel Leaders Discovery at 833-TL-TRIPS and start planning your dream vacation today. These guys are having a dream vacation. What's your name and where are you coming up here too? What's your name and where are you from?
Amber from Crystal Lake.
And this is your first Cabin Fever Getaway?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Absolutely. Everybody's a bunch of degenerates, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Yep. And what's been your favorite part?
Probably the water and the bar, free liquor.
The bar. There you go. Well, you paid for it up front. Technically, it's not free, but do you feel, based on what you paid for this trip, and I want you to be honest, do you feel like you got your money's worth?
Well, actually, she paid for me to go, her and
So
her
do
husband.
you definitely got your money's worth.
Whoa!
All right.
Do you want to be my new best friend? Do you go on trips often?
Listen, ass, grass, or gas, nobody rides free, okay? So
I slapped her ass pretty hard.
All
last
right, we
night,
know what the
so-
exchange rate is for a trip to Costa Rica. Bare your
Yeah.
buttocks. There you go. All right, and now talk to her. What's your name and where are you from?
Jordan from
You're-
Cary.
And did you do belly flopping?
I did.
How
Oh,
did you
boy.
do in the belly flopping?
Awesome.
You
was
need to be
good.
a little braggier. You finished in the money.
I did. I
Yeah.
got third place.
Yeah, that's the
Not
bronze
first,
right
but
there.
Third place.
There were two guys, and she got the two guys from the bar to chuck her into the pool for a belly flop. And it was
How
actually.
did that conversation go, by
Yeah.
the way?
By the way, I'm in a belly flop contest. Would you guys be willing to throw me in the pool?
Is that what you did?
Yeah. I just asked him, and he said, okay.
Okay, so the two of them chucked you into the
Alright,
pool.
fair.
And now, do you feel like one of the flops was better than, because you had to do it twice, you had to do the finals. Do you feel like the first one was better or the second one?
First one.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's a picture of that where you got some air. They threw you good. I said to one guy, I mean, they threw you like 8 or 9 feet out into the pool. I'm like, that one guy popped a nut. He was like, he was like giving it his all. And the other guy seemed like he was kind of half-assing it. So did you feel a little sideways going out there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got
It
to
was
pick two equals
It was
next
very
time.
good. I'm glad you finished in the money. So are you coming next year?
Oh, yeah.
Are you paying for somebody to go next year if they'll let you slap them on the ass?
Yeah, I'll pay.
I like
I'll
how
pay
she's
for
already
Leah.
burying her butt.
Oh,
She's
she'll
like,
pay for me.
oh, well, you guys fight over who gets smacked on the ass. That's what the Cabin Fever costs next year, is getting hit on the buttocks. So thank you. What was your favorite part? Was it getting thrown in the pool by bartenders?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Well, you did good. Congratulations on finishing in
Are
the
we
money.
taunting anyone specific?
Who do we want? Now, this is
I
the
want-
people back home who are too stupid to come with. Tell them how bad they screwed up.
Oh, yeah, they really screwed up. But, I love them, and I'm shouting out Julienne's Frozen Custard in Crystal Lake, because they're the best if anybody knows them. Come over. We're right by IHOP on 14. And, of course, my mom, who's currently fighting cancer, who couldn't be here, but I wish she was here.
Maybe next year.
Love her.
Maybe
Tell
next
her
year.
next
There you
year,
go.
for
Next
sure.
year. All right. You got
Jordan?
anybody you want to make feel bad, or did you bring everybody you like?
Just paying for them all.
Well, actually, 2 years ago, I gave a shout out to her, and she actually came.
She finally figured it out.
Oh,
She
yeah,
finally figured
I love
it out.
that. I love it.
There's a chance. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm going to make a shout out to my coworkers back at home. I work at a school. Not going to name
We're
the
not going to
school.
say where. All right. Because you're
Nope.
homesick right now?
And they're absolutely amazing, wonderful, and fantastic.
Well, they're lucky to have you at the school, Batman. I'll tell you that. And hopefully what?
Hopefully, I don't get fired for coming here.
That's all right, Rob.
Oh, boy.
That's
Well,
all right.
Did you tell them you were coming here? You're allowed to
That's
take a
all right.
vacation.
That's all right, Bill Smith. It's okay. It's okay. That's who that dude was. So there you go. I've disguised your voice. They won't even know. All right. Well, thanks for coming with on the trip, and congratulations on
Thanks, guys.
your bronze medal. There you go. And now you gotta now Rick says you gotta have Malort. 95 Will Rock reminds you to please drink responsibly.
Only if you
We're
want
not
to.
your
Yeah,
parents.
we're not forcing you.
Whatever you want to do, but
No
be
peer
good.
pressure.
Be good. Be good. We don't want to get in trouble.
You're going to do it?
Oh boy, yeah. You want to vomit on the radio? Your coworkers? No. Anyway, we don't want to get you in too much trouble. It's 9:44.
50 and cloudy for today.
Cabin Fever Getaway, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. '95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. 9:47, live at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica with FunJet Travel Leaders and Cabin Fever Getaway, our final day of broadcasting today.
50 and cloudy for today, 38 overnight, 40 and rainy tomorrow. It's 42 in Mundelein and 41 in Crystal Lake.
I have a mandatory Will Rock event coming up 2 nights in February, Friday and a Saturday night, February 7th and February 8th. I will be doing stand-up. I actually am doing a set. I've been given an amount of time to fill.
And I'm giving you like an edible limit.
Right, and I can't have too much of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I do that, I'm pretty funny to me.
To you.
To me.
No one knows. You know Don Wilson, who used to work with us?
I'm not as bad as him.
That is, yeah.
But that was him without gummies.
I know.
Don Wilson would be talking, and something was so funny, and it was an inside joke, but only he was in on it.
No one knew what he was talking about.
Yeah. I'm like, I get it's an inside joke, Don, but people have to be inside for it
Inside
to
to
work.
know,
And nobody
yeah.
was. You didn't know. So you're saying that's how I am if I'm gummied and trying to do comedy?
Yes.
Anyway, you can set the limit. Which night are you going to go, Friday or Saturday or both?
Probably Friday.
Jim Florentine and Don Jameson from VH1's That Metal Show for the weekend in Kenosha. Each night, you get me for like 20 minutes, and then you get those guys, Don and then Jim. Very funny guys, crank yankers, all of that stuff, and VH1's That Metal Show. And then each night after the comedy, then there's music. My Metal Heart is on Friday night, and Heaven and Hell is on Saturday night. They got hotel package available as well. You can stay the whole night if you want. Wyndham Garden in Kenosha, Harborside. I'll be there both nights, shacking up for the weekend, seeing the highlights of Kenosha, and then some comedy and some music. There's tables available. You're going to get a table for Friday or Saturday night. And get your friends.
I'm getting VIP.
Bring Sammy, because no matter what I say, she'll laugh because she doesn't get what I'm saying. No, she's not that way. Sammy's your one that is like, she's your version of you to me to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
if that
she'll
makes
say
sense.
things and you'll be like, wait,
What?
what? Yeah. Give me one. Give me a Sammyism.
Well, I mean, there was the thing that we talked about on Monday
What
with when she said that the monkeys looked realistic.
They're so realistic, these monkeys. You can't even tell that they're animatronic. So bring her, get a table. Get your
All
best
right.
friends. That's your best friend.
I'll gather them up.
Everybody needs to get a table. Tables are available for Friday or Saturday night. They got overnight package again. You get to see me die on stage, and then real comedians, and then some comedy. VH1's That Metal Show weekend on Friday and Saturday, February 7th and 8th. In Kenosha. Details, tickets, all that stuff, road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. You're going to come, right? Yes? Yeah.
I'm
good.
going to come because I'm going to be with you already from the 501, and I figured just 2 birds, 1 stone.
I'm just going to take the first part of that audio and keep it. She said, I'm going to come because I'm going to be with you. So there you go. I don't think you had, Daryl heard it, I don't think you had any of the sexual harassment training. How did you pass that?
You take
Just
everything
keep
out of
it.
context.
We're
Okay.
going to wrap things up. Cabin Fever Getaway coming up. 9:50, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station.
Meanwhile,
That's it. Our CFG phrase of the day for today, for Thursday, is they have them over at the little. They have food for us in the morning and drinks. They have little tiny Sam wedges for us, and we're gonna go with Leah's pronunciation of the word.
Sandwich.
So the word of the day is sandwich.
No crust.
No, it's SAMWIGE. Sandwich.
But spelling isn't going to be, it's the
Spelling is not important.
pronunciation.
You gotta get
Sandwich.
Sandwich is today's
Sandwich.
CFG phrase of the day.
Sandwich. It's a cash way of saying sandwich.
We want to thank the Riu Palace for having us this year. Yay, Riu Palace!
Incredible, this place.
Thank you to their staff, the bartenders, the housekeepers, the office staff, the tech guys, all the people who made this possible here at the Riu Palace. It is a wonderful resort. We want to thank the folks from Travel Leaders Discovery. Yay for all those people who are taking care of getting,
Man, if
things taken
anything
care of.
goes wrong, it is so
Nice.
great to have them.
Nice to have those guys here. Also, thanks to Wayne and Engelbert for getting up and setting up the equipment every morning.
Yay!
Thanks to Corso for going in and sort of board hopping every morning. We appreciate that, having to get up and listen to us have fun, and we're here, having fun, and he's back in the icky weather and stuff like that. Corso, thanks for getting up in the morning. Yay! And most importantly, thank you to our CFGers for going with. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, give your guys
and
Discover.
And for singing. See, that's the partial board hopping. Also, thanks to you guys for coming on the trip again this year. It really is about the people that go on the trip that have made it a delightful
It's my
thing,
favorite
and
part of it.
We appreciate it.
We could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Next year, we're finally going to make that trip to Toledo. So we're looking forward. And thanks to Neil and Taylor from Royal Bliss for bringing the party this year. They were incredible. So there's Cabin Fever Getaway in the books. We'll be announcing next year's very soon because it's going to be a very special,
Epic.
a very special Cabin Fever Getaway.
Where are we going?
I don't know. So that's how special it's going to be. Why are you going to make it sound like I don't know what I'm doing? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you, everybody who came with.
Thank you, guys.
And let's have a great final day and make trouble. And we'll wrap things up now live from the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Thanks to Travel Leaders Fun Jet, Riu Palace. That's it for CFG with 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station.
Discover.